Hello everyone, long time no see. I'm back and I am going to be working on my alphabet challenge. So I'm revisiting Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah's alphabet challenge, and it was originally 3 and 30. I'm kind of gearing away towards that because I get too frazzled and it's too like that time thing. It doesn't work well for me, but I am sticking to the alphabet. So C is for corrugated cardboard. And what I have is a bunch of corrugated cardboard from packaging. And I have a bunch of scraps and textury things. And I thought I would try and make some bases for different things. One of the things that I'm being inspired by is this little, oh, what are these called? It's a vintage fabric. Oh my goodness, I can't remember what this is called. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. They're for quilts. So I love the colors in this. So I'm going to try and do one with the colors in this, and then I'll try and do some grungy ones as well. I also have recently obtained these new distress translucent things. So there's crackle paste, texture paste, collage medium, which I think I'll put away. That's matte, and crackle paint. And these are all supposed to dry translucent. So I might play with those. I have gesso, I have white gesso, I have black gesso, and then I just have a bunch of stuff and distress stains. So I think what I might start with is I have some coffee here, and I think I'm just gonna do a spray, a coffee spray. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way. This big one is just to have. Not sure what I'll make out of it. This one is just a square. These are kind of tag shaped. Oh, it smells really good. Maybe I need a cup of coffee. I also have some green inker, some vintage photo ring inker in here. I'm just going to spray to give it another bit of grunge color. And then for the one, I'm going to make this one on the end, these colors. What I have for this one is I have some Distress Oxide peeled paint. And I'm going to, this is the trouble with the oxides I find in the sprays. They are such a mess. So this is a wet baby wipe, a new baby wipe that I grabbed because I knew this was going to be messy. And I'm going to give that a little bit. Oh, that's a lot. More than I intended, but that's okay. And then it also has some yellow in it. And I have some fossilized amber, distressed oxide. I'm going to give it a little bit of that too. And I don't mind if it mixes because, you know, I don't really have a plan for these. Here, let me mop up. I have some inked, some tea dyed or coffee dyed. I don't know what it is, which it is yet. Index cards for whatever, for just using. Okay, so I would like this a little more green. So I also have some Rustic Wilderness. This is Distress Oxide. I did shake it up right before I came, but it doesn't seem to be, maybe it does. Yeah. I don't know. Here's some Forest Moss Spray Stain. And that comes out not so much in a, that's interesting. It doesn't come out in a spray as much as a stream. And it's very dark. But that's okay. We're just going with it. because everything is wet, it's oozing. There, that's better. Okay, so that was forest moss. Okay, this is gonna be pretty. All right, so what next? I should probably give that a little bit of a heat gun. I'm gonna mop this up a little bit here. On that. And I've got an old one there. Okay, I'm gonna hit it with a heat gun, so you can fast forward if you don't like the sound. Okay, so now I want to try some of these translucent texture things. So I just got these, so they're not even open yet. So let me just get them. Ooh. They are serious about their packaging. Okie dokie. So this is texture paste, and it's supposed to dry translucent. So I'm going to try the texture paste, excuse my reach, on this first one. I was kind of hoping I could get it down into it. So it's not an unpleasant smell. Like that. And then maybe some on here and down there. Okay. So that's our texture paste, translucent texture paste. And then let's try our translucent crackle. Whoops. What happened? My light just went out. That was weird. Wonder if it overheated. Okay, so I've got to open this one as well. So this is Ranger Distress Crackle Paste in Translucent. Translucent Gloss, it says. I know everybody's all about the matte, but why not? Why? Why is it all about the matte? I don't know. Not sure. I like the matte. Maybe I'll like the gloss too. Let's see. Yeah, these are all the translucents are gloss. So this is translucent gloss crackle paste. I don't know what the difference is between crackle paste and crackle paint is. We shall find out. Oh, that's good. It's picking up some of the inks. Okay. Again, pleasant, not an unpleasant smell. It's got kind of a strong smell, but it's not unpleasant. Okay, and then on this last one, let's try the Ranger Distress Crackle Paint Translucent Gloss Paint. Ideal for creating fine crackled effects. I'm wondering if this might be better like over paper, like if you put some designer paper on. Because it says it's paint. Oh, it is goopy. Yeah, this is definitely a paintbrush kind of a thing. Yeah, super goop. Super goopy. Definitely a wet medium. Can you see that? Yes. I'm going to try and get it down into the cracks there. Maybe I'll do it on both sides. Interesting. Okay, so you know what? I'll be right there. So it is time to go grocery shopping. So I'm going to actually pause this and I'm going to go grocery shopping, and then, oops, there goes my light again. Let my light cool off. And when I come back, I'll join the videos together. Okay, I'll be back. Hello, I'm back. It's actually like a whole week later. Yeah, it's just an incredibly busy time of year. And then I had a bit of a concussion because I fell off my horse and I couldn't really focus or concentrate on anything. And so here I am back, and this is how they turned out. So this one is the texture paste, translucent texture paste, which is fine. I'm not sure. I need to find some other uses for that, I think. This is the, let's see. Oops. See, it needs more light, I think. No, that's not going to work. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, how well you can see that. There you go. So it's nice. It picked up some of the color from the ink. And then this is the texture paint, which I kind of like because it looks to me like old varnish. Because it also picked up color from the inks. So that's interesting. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these aside. And I think I would like to just focus on one of these. And I'll come back to those other bases. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build up a layered base tag and see how that goes. So I have these. That would work. That would also work. I think this might be better on the back of something. And I have some burlap scraps. I was out in the backyard doing the weed whipping, and my hands are like still shaky. I was waiting for it to wear off, but it doesn't seem to be wearing off. We have last year we fenced the yard in. I think I want to make this thinner and use it in 2 spots. We fenced the yard in, so now it's like a weekly maintenance thing of using the weed whipper to keep the we have Japanese knotweed as an invasive species around here, and so we have to kind of keep that down so it doesn't destroy the fence, because we invested a lot of time and hard work and money in putting up that. It's a 6-foot stockade fence to keep the dog in. So it's so nice because he could just go out, right, buddy? Right, oh, you're such a good boy. So we can just open up the back door and he can go outside and lay in the sunshine, which he just was doing. I have, this is a little bit of fake moss, or maybe it's real dyed moss. That's kind of interesting. From one of my, I think, son's school projects. Kind of like that as texture. I don't know, we'll come back to that. What else do I have? I have this. I made this a while back. I just took a whole bunch of scraps and sewed it. And I haven't really used it since I made it. It's just up on this ribbon spool. So maybe I'll take a little bit of that. As well. Maybe that goes there. So I'm just trying to do like a layered collage thing. I have some of this. This is fun. This is just the edge of a some inked dyed watercolor or mixed media paper, and it's just where it is been attached to the, I like this part. My fingers won't work. Maybe that. Like that. And I'll pull this more to this. Oh dear, I think I have to sneeze. I apologize. One second. Excuse me. So sorry. Ooh, this is good. Maybe this could go along the edge as well somehow. And then of course it's going to need a focal point. So how are you all? I hope everything is well in your neck of the woods. We're having a little bit of a heat wave in Massachusetts this weekend. Down where I am, it's not too bad because we're right by the coast. And so I'm not putting anything here yet because I'm imagining some kind of a focal point going there. What that is going to be, I'm not sure. Here is some inked tracing paper. I really like this for like a backing for a natural focal point. I'll have to see what I have in the way of like butterflies. I think I want that underneath, on top of the index card, but underneath some of this other stuff. I don't think I want this. This could go with this. And then let's see, what do I have for butterflies? Oh, I have some die cut flowers. It's so funny. My hands are just like so shaky and weak. No, I think I need, if I do a die cut, I think I want this one. Maybe to cover up the raw edge of that. And then I do think, I'm thinking butterfly. I'm thinking it needs a butterfly. Where are my butterflies? Oops. Birds. Oh, I have some fussy cut birds here. Oh, I'm spilling things left and right again. Okay, so here is my cigar box of birds. I think I want something with some color. Move stuff around so that you can see what I'm doing here. We have a lot of birds in the yard at the moment. It's very fun. They're all back. No, that's not what I want. So I don't have a good clear vision of what I want. Part of the problem is that when I lost my momentum. So when I took so many days off this, there's a nuthatch. Thinking maybe I need something more colorful. What's this? This is a great tit. I would have to cut that out some more. I think I want something more vertical. Oh, there's a little English robin. It's too small though. There's something tropical. That's pretty. I don't know what that is. This is a shrike. That's not colorful enough. Yeah, I think this is calling for something with a bit of color. Yeah, so what I was saying is I feel like I lost some momentum when I had put it down for so long. So it was a little hard for me to wrap my head around it again. Goodness gracious, look at that bird. That is an interesting bird. We don't have these around here. Lots of fun birds in here though. Razorbills. All right, we'll just go with this interesting looking thing. Yep, oh, there's a butterfly. It's in the wrong bin. All right, okay. So let's glue these things down and we will have a nice kind of a nature themed, oh dear, tag. Oops, my little auk. So cute. All right, how do we feel about all these layers? I'm not sure how I feel about this one, to be honest. On this one either. Maybe across the bottom. See, now it seems too plain. Maybe I do want this. Maybe I want it thinner. I think I'll tear this down just a smidge. So my son is a senior and he had his last day of high school on Friday. We've started the season of graduation senior events. Yeah, no, this just isn't working for me. Do I want it across the bottom? Maybe like part of the perch? Maybe. Let me cut it down a smidge. And then I could maybe take some of the moss and put it down here as well. Kind of ground it all. Okay. This flower, I think, needs some definition. So I have some Rustic Wilderness ink. So I think I want to put some Rustic Wilderness around the edges here. Do I have a pad for it? I think that's it. So I'm just going to outline this in some Rustic Wilderness around the edges. I think. Or maybe I'll just go over it, bring it forward a little bit more, define it. Are you hot, buddy? Were you outside again? Yeah? Okay, I just came back in. Okay. around the top edge. Oh, I keep hearing a noise. Thinking it's kenai, but I don't think it is kenai. And then this interesting bird goes there. And then maybe I'll use this ribbon at the top. Yeah, I like that, having a slightly darker edge. That's good. All right, so let's glue this down. I'm going to lift this up. Whoops. I think I should use some Fabri-Tac. Everything's gotten a little bit hard. So I hope the weather is nice where you are. Maybe I'll, oh gosh. Okay, now I'm rethinking this because I can no longer see all that nice varnish. So if I move this over a bit this way, move this up a bit, and then just have this at the bottom, then I can see some of that varnish. Maybe I don't need the card at all. Maybe I just do the no, it seems to need another layer, doesn't it? Okay, I'm rethinking this. Am I overthinking it? It's very possible. It has been known to happen. What else do I have to put behind the tracing paper? I have some inked grid paper. Do I want, maybe I bring back, where's my sewn bit? Maybe I want to bring back that sewn bit. Oh, it's just not coming together for me. All right, so I'm just going to tear this down a bit, get to the inky parts in the center. Nope. I have some book spine. That's kind of bark-like. I want to put that behind here. So it's just a little bit of that behind. Is this bottom too much? Becoming more minimalist as I go here. Now it needs some to balance it, doesn't it? Okay, so put this back. It's so funny. My arms are so shaky. Here's some more book page. This one's torn a bit. I have this other textured layer of dyed inked tracing paper. Oh, that's not bad. I like that. This definitely is too plain. I think that needs some inking and color on it. But how about this little piece of cloth behind? Yeah. Okay, and then some moss across the bottom. And move that down. All right. So I'm gonna try to glue this top down a little bit so that I don't lose what I've done. So I'll just glue this bird, and actually this bird is going to hold a lot of stuff together in place. And then the stem of this flower should hold that in place. And now I will switch over to my Fabri-Tac to hold these bits in place. And then is that good? Yep, that's good. Sticky. And I will then glue this on all more substantially. I want that showing a little bit more. There we go. Like that. Okay. All right, and then I'll glue this all down. But yeah, so these cardboard, the inked cardboard bases make great tags, or this could be a topper, a tag topper for a nature journal, or it could be a slightly dimensional tag for within a journal. Come on, you. I think I need some nail polish. We'll see how it sticks on the corrugated cardboard, huh? Okay. I suppose a hot glue gun might work well for this as well. But yeah, I do like the shine, the varnishy shine from the Collage Distress Crackle paint. I think this one was. Just put that in like that. And then strands. Now I have to glue this one down because I didn't glue that one down. Make sure I get all of this down as well. Okay. Card, because it only has the ridges, the sticky uppy ridges to connect to, so I might have to go through and do some more. But let's get a little bit of a hole in the top. I think I like see if I can use my bar. I really like this bar one. See if that will go in. Yeah, that will go in. There we go. And then a little bit of the sari silk can go in there like that. And then I'll take one of these strands from the burlap I thought I had a long one, but nope, that's not a long one. Do I have any that are longer? That might be long enough. And I'll just tie that together with my shaky hands. So weed whacking and crafting right afterwards, totally a dicey thing. Not highly recommended, but I definitely haven't put up any video in a while, and I wanted to get this done. So here we are. Okay. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have put that through there also. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine the way it is. And I'm just going to snip that off a smidge. And then I could maybe put a little charm on there. And there we have a naturey cardboard, corrugated cardboard tag or tag topper. So that is C for corrugated cardboard. I do not know where my, oh, here it is. Here's my list. So D is next, and D will be for decoupage. So I will have a tidy up and a think, and we will be doing some decoupage next. So thanks for joining me. I hope you have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye-bye. Hello again. I just want to come back for one quick second. So I made, where is it? The other tag, which I put aside someplace safe to dry. Well, I don't see it right now. But then I came back and I made this one, and I feel like I was more warmed up when I made this one. So there it is in distance. And it's that same corrugated cardboard background. And so I have a little fabric flower that I used. It was white, and I used this dried marigold distress stain to stain some of those. And that came out in a really complimentary color. And I've got some tea-dyed cheesecloth, and I've got some of that fake moss, and I've got that vine ribbon and a die-cut flower and a Tim Holtz butterfly. And then this is a die-cut like book plate, and I used some little brads, and then I used to color them, I used some Gilder's paste wax, some verdigris and patina, and I put some coffee dyed file folder behind that. And then there's that distress texture paint, crackle paint in translucent, and I'm really happy with how this one came out. Like, I like this one a whole lot better than the first one I made. I felt like I was struggling a little bit with that first one, and that this one just kind of rolled off. I wish I could find where I put that other one to dry. My space is a total mess at the moment. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. I feel like I put it over here though. Nope, I don't see it. But anyway, I just wanted to come on and show you that second one where I felt like I was a little bit more warmed up. I like that. Oh, and I have a little amber glass bead in the center of that flower. So thanks so much. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.